Welcome to this week's Transformers toy review, where today we are looking at the studio series Mirage from Rise of the Beast. Sorry it looks all clunky and not completely smooth, but it's the best way I can transform this guy. But before we get to looking at Mirage, let's do our shout outs of the week. First, at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media, where you can get all, and I do mean all, your video game needs from the Atari or the current systems. Excuse me. Still battling this upper respiratory issue, but it's all cool. I'm getting better. Thanks for keeping me in prayer. You know, whatnot, keeping me in your thoughts. So I appreciate y'all for that. But back to our shout outs of the week. You can go and get all your toys and collectible needs from Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles. Where you get all your Transformer, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Thundercats, and all points in between. And yes, I did get this figure, Mirage, from Time Travelers. You know, which is pretty sweet. You know, and I did get this from there. So this is one of my favorite figures that I got from there. Because I actually like the look of the Porsche. Especially on in the Rise of the Beast movie. But more on that later. After you leave Time Travelers, you can go to 80 Williams Lane, which is the home of Four Color Fantasies. And you can get all, and I do mean all, of your comic book needs from the IDW, Marvel, DC, Image look. So definitely check them out. And after you leave there, whoa. Well, we know he can spin and roll. But you can get back issues and all kinds of stuff from Back to the Four Color Fantasy, so go ahead and check them out. If you're hungry and you're looking for some good Jamaican food, may I suggest going to Tropical Islands over on Piccadilly Street, across from the Haley Library if you're here in Winchester. Excuse me, y'all. But definitely go ahead and check them out. And get some good food and get some good conversation with Lloyd and his crew. So definitely check them out. After you leave there and if you're looking to get a tree removed, go ahead and check out Mixed Tree Service and get your tree removal needs met right. So go ahead and give Mick a call, give Mick a shout out. And if you need a bank, go to Bank of Clark or United Bank. Both of them are great banks. Both of them know what they're doing with their customer service and how to handle their customers correctly. So go ahead and check them out. And after you leave there, you can go to State Farm or Farmers to get all your insurance needs met for renter's insurance, homeowner's insurance, car insurance, and whatnot. So go ahead and check them out. And after you leave there, you get all that done. But you can get all that done and perfectly done there. So go ahead and check them out. And once you get insurance on that newly insured car and you need gas, go to Sheets where you can get your gas tank full as well as your belly full from their made-to-order food. So you can get hot dogs, hamburgers, sliders, all kinds of stuff from there. So go ahead and check them out. So after you leave there and you need you need some mental health help, Cobra Island is a proud supporter of mental health awareness. So you can go see Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services if you're in the Winchester area. You know, so go ahead and check him out. But if you don't like Rob's approach, you can get a hold of National Counseling Group, which is a nationwide counseling group. I'm a member of theirs. I'm with them. So it's a pretty cool thing to do. So you can definitely get some help or go see any therapist that you can get. There's plenty of services out there. But if you need psychiatry, may I suggest going to Northwestern Community Services if you're in the Front Royal or the Winchester Berryville area. Or you could go see your psychiatrist's office wherever you're at. And if you need somebody to text, you can text 741-741. They got some good counselors on staff, so go ahead and check them out. And or if you need to hear a voice over the phone, you can call 988 and talk to one of their counselors on staff there, so go ahead and check them out. And Once you leave there, once you are, if that's not enough, you go to straight to your local emergency room. There's nothing wrong with going to go see to seek treatment. Remember, you are special. You are important. So let's go ahead and take a look at Mirage. We're going to start off with his little weapon with his laser cannon, which is pretty cool looking. Which can actually fit in the undercarriage right in this little gap right here, so you can fill up the car a little more. But unfortunately, he does have the visible head syndrome. But it's all cool and all right. I mean, when he's in car mode, you're not really looking underneath the undercarriage. So, but he does roll, as you can see, and as you saw earlier. And I like the whole blue stripey and then the blue on the tail fin, you know, and the silver all over, the translucent glass for all over. Unfortunately, it does make these side windows does give his forearms the translucent forearms, but you know it's all cool. But this is a nice little Porsche, 1994 Porsche. And youngins, this is what the young people. This is what the Porsches looked like back in when people my age was y'all's age. You know, so hey, it works. But let's go ahead and take a look at Mirage in robot mode. So here we go with Mirage in his robot mode. But he's kind of clunky because, I mean, you got to have the smoothness in the vehicle mode. But where with Transformers, where one mode works, it takes away from the other one. But the Porsche mode does work. So the robot mode's got the lack. And like I said, with the forearms look translucent because of the side glasses. But it's still cool. I mean, but taking a look at Mirage, he does have the nice little head sculpt, and the front, the headlights there with the chest cap, and making the chest place right there, and his legs, pretty cool, standard look. That's for articulation. His head can swivel, as you can say. No need to go all the way around with it, but it can go all the way around. His arms can levitate out like that far. Or actually go all the way up like that. Then he can also move at the shoulders due to the joint right there, but that's mainly due to transformation. But you can have him do any kind of look that you want. They can bend at the elbow. He can also rotate all the way around, as you can see. He just had that full articulation to go all the way around. His legs, you know, so that way I can move these out the way. And be good to move the doors up to the sides. Let me get the doors out right so I can show you that. Okay, so like I said, his legs get kicked out to the sides, do the split somewhat. His legs can move up forward. The way you can do the big boot. He can move them back, and whatnot. His feet can on a ball joint, so they could do a lot of moving around. And his feet, his toesies, are articulated also, but that's mainly due to transformation. But it's still a cool little feature and whatnot. So let's go ahead and look at him with his cannon in his hand.